Today we're going to be talking about one of the best joys of being a pilot, and that's figuring out where you're going to go today.
Taking all the back roads, but we know what's gonna happen. Stop and smile the roses while we're going where we go. I've seen all the signs and they're all pointing right to home, right home. I'm sick and tired of living in LA.
Dude, that was straight out of a movie, bro.
It's out, but there's so much change. I need a place to go with the seasons, and no one now has a reason to be cold-hearted.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ethan O'Rourke. I'm a pilot and filmmaker out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and welcome to my hangar. This is my 1946 Aranca Chief here behind me, and a bar and a few other things. But today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest joys of being a pilot, and that's figuring out where you're going to fly today. So today's sponsor of the video, Sporty's Pilot Shop, has helped us by putting together a list in collaboration with 4Flight. So it's a plugin called the Sporty's 50 Fun Flying Destinations. And basically it's a few destinations in every part of the US. And I've been to 10 of these so far. I know I only got one hand because Larry's holding the camera. But I've been to 10 of these so far. And so I'm going to rate my top 5 of the ones I've been to in today's video. So let's get into it. Think of this as your pilot's guide to some of the coolest stops you can make flying around the United States. All right, so I'm gonna start with a quick rundown of all the destinations I've been to. Lakeland, Florida, Linder Field, Titusville, Florida, which is Space Coast Regional, that's next to NASA, Claremont County, Ohio, home of the Sporties, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which is Whitman Regional, Leadville, Colorado, which is Lake County Airport, Sedona, Arizona, I think that's just Sedona Airport, Mackinac Island, Michigan, Mackinac Island Airport, Key West, Florida, and Catalina Island out in California. So let's talk about the top 5 and the breakdown here. Coming in at number 5, we have Leadville, Colorado. This one's all about bragging rights. It's the highest public use airport in North America. The approach is stunning. The Rockies are all around you, but flying in and out takes some planning. You want to be in there at sunrise or before, because it's at 9,000 feet. You really got to think about density altitude. Coming in at number 4, we have Sedona, Arizona. Another ish high altitude, high density altitude airport. They call it the aircraft carrier in the sky because the runway sits on top of the mesa, surrounded by the incredible red rocks. It's one of the most photogenic airports you'll ever land at. And honestly, you don't even have to leave the airport to have an amazing time. There's a cafe, they have tours around the airport. It's beautiful. The views are stunning. So coming in at number 3, I have been to this airport, both driving in and flying in. Well, I guess it would be ferry and then horse and buggying in. It's Mackinac Island. So Mackinac Island is this little island in Michigan on the UP, the Upper Peninsula, where the entire island is in the 1800s. They don't have cars on the island. It's all horse and carriage. The only mode of transportation are, a few golf carts for the police station, and the airport sits at the top of the island. One thing I will say is if you plan to fly in there, make sure you call before you leave your last stop, before getting there, to have the horse and carriage waiting at the top ready for you when you land, because they kind of go on island time. They're picking up people here, they're making detours there, so getting from the top of the island to the bottom, it might just be more beneficial to walk, but if you got a lot of stuff, plan for about a 45-minute trip down. Beautiful island, rent a bike, ride around the island, bring your significant other, go to the Grand Hotel, have a few drinks, not too many, they're about $25 a drink, go to the Pink Pony, it's a great time. Mackinac Island is the perfect place to go if you're trying to disconnect, feel like you're living the life a little bit, and just enjoy a weekend away. Coming in at number 2, I was just here with Jack Albright and Evan Pierce. We flew Swifts down south, down to the furthest south point of the US we could go to. We went down to Key West, Florida. down to the buoy, 90 miles from Cuba. This one was purely fun. We went ripping around the Everglades. We weren't in the Everglades because that's a national park, but we were ripping around the Everglades, went to Everglades City to grab lunch, and then just went straight over to Marathon, got gas at the Millionaire there, and then down to Key West. I'm not gonna talk about my FBO experience there, but the airport is super cool. The town is super cool. Watch out for Ubers, they'll try to finagle you. Key West is the best key lime pie on the planet. Definitely pick up some key lime pie, go out to the bars, rent a little catamaran or a sailboat, hang out with your buddies. It's a perfect place to go. And they have like hostel vibes there too. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think we did that trip for under $600 each, all said and done after a 3-day trip. So that's pretty good. The turquoise water, the bridges, get Alligator Lighthouse, fly over all of these things. It's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning down there. At number 1, you guys have probably guessed it, it's Catalina Island in California. Right across from LA, there's this airport that they call the airport in the sky, and it could not be more true. I have been to Catalina Island 2 times. Once was a week and a half ago, and the other time was a couple years ago. Every morning, the cloud layer, the marine layer over LA brushes off into the coast, and well, that's Catalina Island, about 30 miles, 20 miles off coast, I think. Its airport sits right above all those clouds. So you can, when you're flying, you're approaching there, it feels like you're landing on a cloud. It's super, super neat. The thing about Catalina Island is, yes, there's an airport cafe, there's buses into the city, but the city's about an hour away. So if you want to go do other stuff in Catalina, you really have to make it a day trip. You have to plan it out. Otherwise, you can do a walk around the airport, hang out with your buddies. I think there's a BC-3 in that big hangar that has the Catalina branding on it. And then just flying around the island is drop dead gorgeous. Plan to head to Catalina Island. I love it. I've never had an experience like that. So there you have it. That is my ranking for my top 5 of the 50 fun flying destinations that Sporty's and 4Flight have. If you want to download this pack, it's a 4Flight add-on. So you can go on Sporty's website. There'll be a download link there. I think 4Flight has something as well. Put this on your 4Flight, see if it's along your next cross country, and hop in and enjoy some of these new airports. You won't regret it. So I got a lot more flying to do, and so do you. I will see you guys in the next one. Drop your comments down below on what destinations you've been to so far. Check out the link for Sporty's 50 fun flying destinations and which ones I should go to next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.